19 celebrities look like animals in funny facts. 1. Richard Branson, the daredevil billionaire. Branson once tried to cross the Atlantic in a hot air balloon. Despite not being a trained balloonist, he crash-landed in the Irish Sea and had to be rescued. Twice. Spacesuit mix-up. When Branson launched Virgin Galactic, he wore a homemade spacesuit, but accidentally put it on backwards during a rehearsal. A Virgin prank. After losing a bet, he once pulled a prank by pretending to be a flight attendant on a rival airline. He even served passengers, but spilled drinks all over one of them. Underwater business meeting. Branson hosted a business meeting in a submarine just because he could. He might be the only CEO to discuss quarterly earnings surrounded by fish. Not so rock star. Despite owning a record label, Branson isn't musically talented. He once tried to play the drums at a party, but his rhythm was so bad, guests thought it was part of a comedy routine. Mascot mishap. Branson dressed up as a giant phone mascot when promoting Virgin Mobile. The costume was so heavy, he tripped and fell on stage, turning a corporate event into slapstick comedy. 2. Paris Hilton. That's hot. Paris trademarked her catchphrase, "That's hot," proving she can turn even the simplest expression into a business move. Cooking chaos. Paris launched a cooking show where she famously struggled to identify basic kitchen tools like a whisk. Watching her make a lasagna turned into unintentional comedy gold. Pet palace. Paris once built a luxurious 2-story mansion for her dogs, complete with air conditioning, heating, and designer furniture. Her pets are living better than most humans. Lost in translation. In a 2005 interview, Paris famously confused the word walrus with whale. When asked about her thoughts on a documentary about walruses, she responded, "I don't really like fish." DJ Paris. Paris became a DJ, but in her early gigs, she was caught pretending to adjust the equipment while the music played on autopilot. Still, she rocked the party in true Paris style. Autograph antics. Paris once admitted she has signed so many autographs that she perfected a heart-shaped signature she can do in under 2 seconds. Even her penmanship is glam. 3. Kanye West. Interrupting icon. Kanye famously interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 VMAs, declaring, "I'ma let you finish," a moment that became a meme sensation and is still quoted today. Name game. Kanye once compared himself to a long list of historical figures, including Shakespeare, Picasso, and even Jesus. His confidence is as legendary as his music. Running for president. Kanye announced his run for president in 2020 under the birthday party because, as he said, when we win, it's everybody's birthday. The campaign might not have won, but it definitely entertained. Fashion first. Kanye showed up at Paris Fashion Week in a full bedazzled mask, looking like a sparkly superhero. Leave it to Kanye to turn a fashion statement into a mystery. Kanye and Kanye. In an interview, Kanye once said, "My greatest pain in life is that I will never be able to see myself perform live." Classic Kanye. No one appreciates Kanye quite like Kanye. Twitter rants. Kanye's Twitter rants are legendary, with one even including a tweet where he asked Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion on Twitter. Guess he missed the memo that Zuckerberg is more of a Facebook guy. 4. Adam Driver. Marine to movie star. Before becoming an actor, Adam was a U.S. Marine. His transition from military life to performing arts school was so stark that he jokingly said he went from firing guns to playing with dolls. No self-watch policy. Adam famously hates watching himself on screen. He once walked out of an interview when they tried to show a clip from one of his movies. It's like being allergic to your own success. Accidental Kylo Ren. Adam didn't initially know he was auditioning for Kylo Ren in Star Wars. He just thought it was a cool sci-fi role until he got the script and realized, wait, I'm Darth Vader's grandson? The Force Awakens. Faux pas. During the press tour for The Force Awakens, Adam accidentally spoiled a major plot point about Kylo Ren's character arc, but fans were so excited, they didn't even seem to care. Adam Driver Cat. There's a viral meme comparing Adam to a cat with the same intense expression and floppy ears. Even Adam had to admit the resemblance was uncanny. Musical mishap. On Saturday Night Live, Adam performed in a skit as an 80s singer and hilariously belted out an off-key tune. He might be a great actor, but as he put it, singing is definitely not my superpower. 5. Michael Cera. Awkward charisma. Michael Cera's whole persona is built around his unique brand of awkward charm. He once did an interview where he pretended to be nervous about answering questions, and his deadpan delivery had everyone in stitches. The Arrested Development quirk. On Arrested Development, Michael's character, George Michael, had a habit of wearing a Dear Diary shirt. Michael Cera's real-life shyness made the role eerily believable. Undercover musician. Michael Cera has a band called The Long Goodbye, but he's known for his low-key performances. Once he played a secret concert in a small venue and showed up wearing a disguise so fans wouldn't recognize him. Video game star. Michael Cera voiced a character in the video game Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The game's pixelated version of him is just as quirky and endearing as the real Michael. Movie mix-up. During a film premiere, Michael once arrived at the wrong theater. He ended up watching another movie for hours before realizing he wasn't in the right place. Unintentional hilarity. Michael is known for his deadpan humor, but he once accidentally made a funny face during a serious scene, leading to a meme that took on a life of its own. Even he found it hilarious. 6. Ed Sheeran. Tattoo trouble. Ed Sheeran has a tattoo of a ketchup bottle on his arm, which he got after a night of heavy drinking and a dare. It's a quirky choice that adds a bit of fun to his tattoo collection. The McDonald's incident. Ed once said that he ate so much McDonald's during his early tours that he ended up gaining weight. His love for fast food is as well known as his love for music. Self-deprecating humor. Ed is known for his self-deprecating humor. He once joked about his own singing style, saying, "I have a voice that sounds like a cat being strangled," which is a hilarious understatement of his actual talent. Frequent fandom visits. During his tours, Ed sometimes surprises fans by showing up at their houses with pizza and a guitar just to hang out. He once even surprised a fan by turning up unannounced at their wedding. Accidental superhero. Ed once tried to dress up as a superhero for a fancy dress party, but ended up looking more like a superhero's sidekick. His costume was so hilariously unconvincing that it became a favorite story among his friends. Celebrity doppelgangers. Ed has a doppelganger named Ed Sheeran Lookalike, who has appeared in various hilarious public stunts. Ed himself has poked fun at the lookalikes, embracing the humor in the resemblance. 7. Miley Cyrus. Twerking trouble. Miley's infamous 2013 MTV VMA performance, featuring her twerking with a giant foam finger, became an internet sensation. The performance was so over the top, it practically became a meme by itself. Dog dress-up. Miley once dressed up her pet pig, Bubba Sue, in various costumes, including a tutu and a sombrero. The photos of her dressed as a fairy princess alongside her pig in a matching outfit are both adorable and hilarious. Tattoo trouble. Miley has a large collection of tattoos, but one of the most amusing is the tiny, whimsical one of a sad-looking watermelon slice. She's often joked about it being her worst tattoo. The Wrecking Ball music video. Miley's music video for Wrecking Ball featured her swinging naked on a wrecking ball. The combination of raw emotion and the absurdity of the situation led to countless parodies and jokes. Weird food choices. Miley once mentioned in an interview that she likes to eat her pancakes with a side of pickles. Her unusual food combinations are often the subject of playful speculation among fans. Car karaoke. Miley's impromptu car karaoke sessions are legendary, especially when she belts out her own hits or other classics with exaggerated enthusiasm. Her over-the-top performances in the car are both hilarious and endearing. 8. Taylor Lautner. Werewolf workout. Taylor Lautner famously got in shape for his role as Jacob Black in the Twilight series with a grueling workout routine. He joked that he was basically a werewolf during training, which became a running joke among fans. Superfan struggles. Taylor once shared that he had a particularly memorable fan encounter where someone asked him to sign a picture of him with his shirt off. Awkward, but totally on brand for his Twilight days. Funny voice acting. Taylor lent his voice to a character in the animated movie Chipwrecked as a chipmunk named Brittany. His chipmunk voice and exaggerated expressions added a hilarious twist to the character. Unusual pranks. Taylor has a knack for pulling off playful pranks. He once pranked his Twilight co-stars by hiding in a closet and surprising them with a loud scream, catching them completely off guard. The singing surprise. Taylor Lautner once performed a surprise musical number at a fan event, singing Blackbird by the Beatles. His unexpected foray into singing was both amusing and endearing to his fans. The ninja habit. Taylor trained in martial arts for various roles and has often joked about his ninja skills. He once humorously described his daily routine as ninja training and demonstrated his moves at fan events, much to everyone's delight. 9. Vladimir Putin. Judo moves. Vladimir Putin is known for his judo skills and has even been awarded a black belt. He once demonstrated his moves on TV by throwing a reporter, showing off his surprisingly agile side. Horseback riding shirtless. Putin famously rode a horse shirtless in a photo shoot, which became a global sensation. The image was so strikingly unusual that it sparked countless memes and parodies. Submarine captain. Putin took a dive in a submarine to visit the site of a sunken Russian warship. In a classic example of his adventurous spirit, he even took a moment to play the piano in the submarine. Dancing in the snow. At an event in 2011, Putin was caught on camera dancing in the snow at a charity event. His dance moves were described as awkward yet endearing, leading to a flurry of humorous online reactions. Hunting with a camera. Putin has posed in various hunting scenarios, including one where he's holding a rifle while being followed by a film crew. The dramatic and over-the-top nature of the scenes often leads to playful commentary. Ice hockey enthusiast. Putin is an avid ice hockey player and has been known to play in exhibition games. His competitive spirit and sometimes quirky on-ice antics have earned him both admiration and lighthearted jabs from fans and media alike. 10. Gordon Ramsay. Kitchen explosions. Gordon Ramsay's fiery temper is legendary, especially on Hell's Kitchen. His over-the-top rants and colorful language have led to countless hilarious outbursts, such as when he told a contestant, "This dish looks like it's been hit by a bus." The hilarious emoji. Ramsay once used a poop emoji to describe a dish on social media. His irreverent use of emojis and blunt opinions have made for some memorable and amusing online moments. Gordon's gaming glitch. Ramsay hilariously appeared in a video game called Gordon Ramsay's Chef Blast, but the game's attempt to capture his persona led to some hilariously awkward in-game animations and dialogues. Dancing chef. In one memorable moment on the F Word, Ramsay was caught doing an unexpected dance routine in the kitchen, including some surprisingly smooth moves to a pop song. His uncharacteristic dance skills were a hit with fans. Kitchen Nightmares absurdities. On Kitchen Nightmares, Ramsay often encountered some bizarre and humorous restaurant scenarios, from a chef serving spaghetti donuts to a kitchen with rats running rampant. The absurdity of some situations made for plenty of laughs. The celebrity roast. Ramsay once roasted himself by showing up on TV with his face covered in flour and pretending to be a flowery mess in a skit. His willingness to poke fun at himself adds to his charm and comedic appeal. 11. Harrison Ford. Star Wars confusion. Harrison Ford famously admitted that he was confused by the Star Wars saga's complex lore. He once joked that he only knows that Han Solo is a space smuggler and had to ask what the Force was during the filming of the original movies. Plane pilot mishaps. Ford is an avid pilot, but his flying adventures have sometimes led to mishaps. He once accidentally landed on a golf course, mistaking it for an airport. Luckily, it was just a harmless mix-up with a comedic twist. the Indy mishap. During the filming of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Ford had a funny moment when he was supposed to perform a stunt involving a moving vehicle. He ended up accidentally running into a wall, resulting in a few laughs from the crew. The Grumpy Award. Ford has a famously gruff demeanor, which he once humorously embraced by accepting the Grumpiest Old Man Award from a fan magazine. His self-deprecating humor about his gruff persona adds to his endearing charm. Famous bloopers. On the set of Star Wars, Ford had a notorious blooper where he forgot his lines and called out for Lando instead of Leia. The mix-up was so funny that it became a cherished piece of trivia among fans. The Chewbacca interview. During a live interview, Ford once made a hilarious mistake by referring to Chewbacca as Chewie and then had to correct himself, adding a humorous touch to the otherwise serious interview. 12. Ron Perlman. The Hellboy outfit. Ron Perlman's transformation into Hellboy involved extensive makeup, which sometimes led to humorous situations. He once joked that he'd show up to work with his Hellboy makeup still on, just to see people's reactions. Twitter antics. Perlman is known for his colorful and often irreverent tweets. His Twitter feed includes everything from passionate rants to funny observations, like his humorous take on being a grumpy old man in Hollywood. The Beauty of the Beast. In the 1980s, Perlman starred as the Beast in the TV series Beauty and the Beast. He once recounted how his makeup sessions were so lengthy that he'd end up spending more time in the makeup chair than actually filming. Accidental X-Men. Perlman once mistakenly thought he was auditioning for a role in the X-Men franchise, only to later find out it was for another project. His playful confusion about his own roles adds a layer of charm to his personality. Demon voice. Perlman is famous for his deep, distinctive voice, but he once used it to hilariously prank his friends by calling them and speaking in a deep, gravely voice while pretending to be someone else. Voice acting. Comedy. Perlman lent his voice to numerous animated characters in video games, including some quirky roles like in Tales from the Crypt. He once joked about how his voice roles were his way of getting paid to just be himself. 13. John Travolta. Dancing King. John Travolta's dance moves in Saturday Night Fever and Grease are iconic, but he once joked that he's better at dancing when no one's watching. He's known for having spontaneous dance parties, often sharing videos of his moves on social media. The Oscars mistake. At the 2014 Oscars, Travolta hilariously mispronounced Idina Menzel's name as Adele Dazeem. The blunder became an internet sensation, with fans and comedians alike having a good laugh at the mix-up. Flight enthusiast. Travolta is an aviation enthusiast and has a personal Boeing 707, which he sometimes uses to fly to events. His passion for flying is so strong that he's known to give impromptu tours of his private jet to friends and family. The Pulp Fiction twist. In Pulp Fiction, Travolta's character, Vincent Vega, has an unforgettable dance scene with Uma Thurman. Travolta once joked that he was so nervous about the dance that he practiced the moves in his living room until he got them just right. The Grease reunion. During a Grease reunion event, Travolta and his co-stars performed a song from the film, but his enthusiastic moves led to some hilarious, over-the-top moments that left the audience in stitches. Spontaneous karaoke. Travolta is known for his love of karaoke. He once surprised a group of fans by taking the stage and performing his own songs, much to everyone's delight and amusement. 14. Lady Gaga. Meat dress mayhem. Lady Gaga once wore a dress made entirely of meat to the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards. The dress was so controversial and outlandish that it became an iconic fashion moment, sparking endless memes and jokes. The Gaga Gaga. Gaga's real name is Stefani Germanotta, but she once joked that her stage persona has a mind of its own. She playfully described Lady Gaga as someone who isn't always the same person and can have her own eccentricities. Cooking in character. Gaga once cooked a meal for her friends while dressed in a full mermaid costume, complete with scales and fins. The image of her cooking in such an elaborate outfit became a hilarious highlight of her quirky lifestyle. Gaga's ghost stories. During interviews, Lady Gaga has shared some spooky and funny ghost stories about her experiences with the supernatural, including encounters with ghosts she humorously describes as talking to her. The telephone prank. For the music video of Telephone, Gaga played a prank on her co-star Beyoncé by pretending to be extremely serious about every single detail of the elaborate set. Her over-the-top dedication to the video became a running joke between them. The monster suit. Gaga has worn some truly outrageous outfits, including one that looked like a giant, inflatable monster suit. The suit's comical appearance had fans and critics alike laughing and celebrating her over-the-top fashion sense. 15. Cher. The I Believe meme. Cher's 1998 hit Believe was groundbreaking for its use of autotune, and the song's distinctive sound led to numerous humorous imitations and memes. Cher herself has embraced the jokes, often referencing the song's iconic autotune effect with a wink. Oscar acceptance speech. When Cher won the Oscar for Best Actress in 1988 for Moonstruck, her acceptance speech was delightfully candid. She thanked the Academy and then humorously added that she was happy to be alive and not in a coma. The If I Could Turn Back Time outfit, Cher's iconic performance of If I Could Turn Back Time, featured a leather bodysuit with strategically placed cutouts. The outfit was so striking and audacious that it became a pop culture reference, often leading to playful recreations and jokes. Twitter antics. Cher's Twitter feed is a goldmine of quirky and hilarious posts. Known for her unique way of expressing herself, she shared everything from cryptic messages to humorous rants, often leaving fans amused and puzzled. I am an alien. Cher once joked that she might be an alien due to her seemingly timeless looks and energy. Her playful, self-deprecating humor about her agelessness adds to her endearing charm. The Turn Back Time music video. In the music video for If I Could Turn Back Time, Cher's naval-themed outfit and her provocative performance on a battleship were both groundbreaking and hilarious. The visual spectacle became a memorable pop culture moment. 16. Samuel L. Jackson. The Mother-F***er legacy. Samuel L. Jackson is famously known for his prolific use of the word mother-f***er in his films. He once joked that his character in Pulp Fiction was the mother-f***er, and that he's contractually obligated to use the word in movies. The Snakes on a Plane saga. Jackson starred in the 2006 cult classic Snakes on a Plane. The movie's ridiculous premise and Jackson's enthusiastic promotion, including his famous line, "I've had it with these motherfing snakes on this motherfing plane," turned it into a meme and internet sensation. Star Wars shenanigans. In the Star Wars prequels, Jackson played Mace Windu and requested a purple lightsaber just because he thought it would be cool. His request was granted, and the purple lightsaber became a signature part of his character. The celebrity prank. Jackson once played a prank on a radio show by pretending to be an ordinary guy named Sam Jackson, who had no idea who Samuel L. Jackson was. The listeners were hilariously confused, not realizing they were actually talking to the famous actor. The FKU book. Jackson published a book titled Go the Fuck to Sleep, which is a humorous bedtime story for adults. His reading of the book, filled with colorful language, became a viral sensation and showcased his comedic side. The reading incident. Jackson famously joked about reading his scripts and not getting too attached to the characters he plays. He once humorously described his approach to acting as just showing up and saying the lines. 17. Snoop Dogg. Cooking show. Host Snoop Dogg has his own cooking show called Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party, where he hilariously teams up with Martha Stewart. Their unexpected friendship and their cooking antics are a delightful blend of high culture and street style. Snoop's alter ego. Snoop once created an alter ego named Snoopzilla, a persona for his funk music project. The name is a playful nod to his past, and he even released an album under this moniker, showcasing his sense of humor and versatility. Unusual business ventures. Snoop Dogg has dabbled in various unexpected business ventures, including launching a line of cannabis products, Snoop Dogg's Leafs, and even a cookbook. His entrepreneurial spirit extends into all areas of pop culture with a quirky twist. The Snoop name game. Snoop's real name is Calvin Broadus, but he has been called Snoop Dogg since his youth. He once joked about how he got the nickname from his mother, who thought he resembled Snoopy from the Peanuts cartoons. The Snoop Lion phase. At one point, Snoop Dogg adopted the reggae persona, Snoop Lion, and released a reggae album called Reincarnated. His transformation into a reggae artist was a fun and unexpected turn in his career. Snoop's viral moments. Snoop Dogg's social media presence is full of quirky and humorous content, from posting funny memes and engaging in playful Twitter feuds to sharing his thoughts on various topics in a hilariously candid manner. Snoop knows how to entertain his fans online. 18. Rihanna. The Umbrella. Parody. Rihanna's iconic song, Umbrella, became the subject of a viral parody where people joked about how Rihanna might be constantly followed by rain because of the song's lyrics. Rihanna herself has humorously commented on the enduring popularity of the song. The Fenty Beauty launch. During the launch of her Fenty Beauty line, Rihanna used a humorous approach by promoting her products with a wide range of shades and once joked about her own beauty struggles, saying she needed to create products for every shade of fabulousness. Fashion mishaps. Rihanna is known for her bold fashion choices, but not all of them have gone smoothly. She once wore a ridiculously oversized puffy coat that made her look like a human marshmallow. Her playful take on high fashion often results in humorous moments. Instagram fun. Rihanna's Instagram is filled with quirky and humorous posts. She has shared everything from goofy selfies to playful videos, and even once posted a video of her dancing around in a bathrobe, showing off her playful side. The Work video. In the music video for Work, Rihanna and Drake have a highly choreographed yet delightfully awkward dance scene. Rihanna herself has joked about the video's wild and sometimes random dance moves, adding to the fun. The shoe closet story. Rihanna once humorously revealed in an interview that she has an absurdly large collection of shoes and joked about needing a bigger closet for her shoes than her clothes, highlighting her fashion obsession with a wink. 19. Leonardo DiCaprio. The Leo. Meme. Leonardo DiCaprio has become a meme legend for his enthusiastic reactions in various film roles. From his iconic cheers toast in The Great Gatsby to his excited clapping scene in Django Unchained, fans have turned his over-the-top expressions into endless memes and GIFs. The Oscar hunt. Despite being a critically acclaimed actor, DiCaprio had a long-running joke about his quest for an Academy Award. He famously joked about how he finally won an Oscar for The Revenant after years of being snubbed, leading to widespread online humor about his Oscar curse. The environmentally friendly fashion. DiCaprio is known for his environmental activism, but his commitment to sustainability sometimes leads to humorous situations. For instance, he once joked about his eco-friendly wardrobe choices, including recycled clothing and sustainable materials. The not-so-secret admirer. DiCaprio has a humorous reputation for being a notorious admirer of young models and actresses. The media often pokes fun at his dating history, turning it into a lighthearted subject of jokes and commentary. The Selfie King incident. At the 2016 Oscars, DiCaprio famously took a selfie with other celebrities, including Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. The selfie quickly went viral, and DiCaprio's playful pose and charming smile became a popular subject of online jokes. The Titanic pose. DiCaprio's iconic pose on the prow of the Titanic in the film of the same name has been parodied countless times. From funny reenactments to costume parties, fans and comedians alike love to playfully mimic the dramatic pose. And there you have it. From the sharp wit of Gordon Ramsay to the cool charisma of Snoop Dogg, the legendary style of Cher and Lady Gaga, and the meme-worthy moments of Leonardo DiCaprio and Samuel L. Jackson, these stars show us that it's their unique quirks that make them truly unforgettable. Whether they're lighting up the big screen, dominating the music charts, or just being their incredible selves, They all bring something special that keeps us entertained and inspired.